What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we have got another last man standing for you guys. Of course, this weekend it is the Chinese Grand Prix. So what better time to go around this track for what I believe is the first time in this series. So yeah, before we get into today's episode, it would be a great help to me if you guys could leave a like down below. And I'd also be really intrigued to hear your guys' thoughts on the race this weekend. So let me know down in the comments section. Let's say, who do you think is going to win this weekend? And I'd also love to hear, your thoughts on the situation with the whole race being, speculated to being moved to Saturday and then deciding to keep it on the Sunday. I'm actually recording this on the Friday, so I have no idea what's going on at the moment. But yeah, if you guys are new to this series, where have you been? This is the last man standing, where I drive as a lower ranked car and just try and completely crash out every other car. To be called the last man standing. Today I'm doing it with Julian Palmer in the Renault, as you can see now. And yeah, we're just going to get out onto the track and start this thing. Here we are then on the grid, and as I previously mentioned, I've actually never done the last man standing around this track, I don't believe. Of course we are on F1 2014, but once again we're using that 2017 mod, and away we go. So yeah, hopefully there's going to be a little bit more overtaking than in Australia in this weekend's Grand Prix, but we'll have to see on that front. What is for sure is that we'll be seeing plenty of crashes in this video today, or at least I hope so, as I just send the McLaren Honda spinning just to cause a little bit of carnage. We're getting up towards the front, which is good, because then we can just sort of park it, but it's going to be difficult because obviously the first few corners here are quite high speed, so this is pretty much the first opportunity that we're going to get for a heavy braking zone straight into Bottas, and he is out of this race straight away. Brilliant start. And down to 19 runners at an early stage. Just going to send Kimi spinning, which should hopefully cause some carnage. And another McLaren Honda. This is going all right. We do have no front wing though, so that could be an issue. And that's a Toro Rosso. I tell you what, should we just go in the wall? No, okay, the walls are quite a long way away from this track, which means that we could be in for quite a difficult race today. Here comes Raikkonen, and we're just going to sort of pull out in front of him, I think. And there we go, he goes spinning. That's the thing, we've got a lot of cars on the spin, but I think we've only just DNF'd the one car at the moment, which is slightly embarrassing as we get Raikkonen once again. And the end of this long straight is going to be interesting. Or is Raikkonen going to come into the pits? That is the question. No, he isn't, and now we've just completely bottled it. Just like in Australia, it's been an awful first lap, where we've literally just DNF'd Bottas and that's it. But I think that turn 6 has got potential, as has the end of the long straight. So we're just going to fit some new tyres. And, we'll regroup at the start of lap 2 and, yeah, just see where we can get. Alright, so turn 6 I think is going to be our location. We've got some cars coming up now. And this should be interesting to see how this goes. Here we go. First car is Lewis Hamilton. And is he out? No, he's just got no front wing, which is sort of good. And another car, Verstappen. Don't think we got him at all. And Perez and Hulkenberg. Again, we've got their front wings. We just can't seem to do any better than that, and now we're just stuck. We're just completely stuck. Yep, you're not getting anywhere, mate. You are not getting anywhere. You're staying right there, and you're going to DNF with me here. Raikkonen, what are you doing? Okay, Kvyat's out. That's good. We're down to 16 runners, so some of the drivers whose front wings I took off, must have just thought, nah, you know what, it's a long way back to the pits, and fair enough to him. It's making my job easier. There's a car just in front of us, as you can see on the minimap. I think it's Raikkonen, I could be wrong, but I think we're just going to go for the world's biggest dive bomb on him and see how that ends up. It is Raikkonen, and that didn't go too badly, I don't think. Where is he? There he is, there. And seeing as it's going to be so long before another car actually comes into our sight, I think we've just got to make our aim to DNF Raikkonen at this moment. No, you're not getting past, you're not getting past. Stay there, in the wall, please, Raikkonen. Look, why has he got so smart all of a sudden? There. You're just staying here. You're staying here, mate. You're not going anywhere. Okay, this is weird. Very weird. His tyres are vibrating. He's just doing this. Okay, right. No, that was quite clever. I will give him that. That was quite clever. And that's very embarrassing for me. Oh, this is disastrous. There's already cars coming up towards the hairpin that I was just going to camp at. Although the exit of the hairpin could be interesting because we're going to have some momentum going into there now. And now let's see what we can do. Verstappen, and he's not even out. Okay, now he's got a floating... There's something floating in the air, which is strange. But we'll live with that. And now Verstappen is gone, and the opportunity is gone, but not on Ocon, and now everybody's just going away from us, which is very embarrassing because they're going so slowly, and this track is very difficult. We've already done it with one Toro Rosso, so we can do it with two. And Science doesn't even seem to be putting up a fight. Yep, Science is out. We're down to 14 runners, and there's somebody else. I think this is our teammate, and that's Hulkenberg. There is Hulkenberg, and now you don't see him because he has no damage to it at all. Right, so I think the plan is just going to be to sort of camp here at the end of the hairpin. That was the original plan before I just completely messed it up. But, yeah, we've got a little bit of time before the cars come round, which gives me time to plug a couple of things now. So I uploaded an Ultimate Career video yesterday, so do go check that one out if you haven't already. And I've got a really, really good podcast lined up for next week. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, I think we're pretty much going to hit the peak next week. It's going to be difficult to top the one, so make sure to tune into that, and make sure to have a look out to see whether we can DNF Massa. Oh my god, that was scary. How has Raikkonen got there? Stroll is out. That's good. That is good. Now cars are just surely going to go into him. No, they're not. And now I'm sort of stuck here. Hopefully Stroll disappears pretty soon. Yes, he has. And it hasn't really helped me, as we're just going to reverse into Grosjean. He's out of the race as well. It's given us a bit of a puncture, but that isn't too much of an issue. And now there are cars piling up. There's another couple of cars coming. That is Van Dorn out. And who is this? It's someone with some brains to actually go the right way. And that is... Oh my word, that is our teammate. Okay, right. He has not done too much damage to himself, but he's done a bit to me, and I've got a penalty for corner cutting, of course. We're down to 11 runners now, so we're not doing too badly. We're already on lap 3, and I think the other cars are on like lap 6. So, yeah, we're just going to... I think we're going to stick it at this hairpin here at turn 6. As there's quite a lot of cars in the pit lane, so I assume it is lap 7. Start of lap 7 for those cars now, so they've pretty much done double the race distance, which is a little bit embarrassing, but nonetheless, we'll try and DNF as many as possible. Right, here they come. They shouldn't be too far away now. There's a lapped car at the front of them, which should be good for us, hopefully. And here they are. One of them's moved out the way. One of them's Alonso. He's now out of the race, which is good. And, oh my word, Ricciardo. Oh, wow, that was a big, big crash. I want to have a look at that on the replay. This looks as if it could be prime thumbnail material. And here we are. There we go. It's Kevin Magnussen. There's a big lot of debris. And that is just fantastic thumbnail. Okay, this is good. We've got a couple of them just sat there. We're down to 9 runners now. Hopefully that can decrease as well, as that is Ericsson. Unfortunately, that has just meant Wehrlein has crept through, but it looks as if Ericsson and Ocon are hopefully goners now. Ocon has disappeared. We're just going to wait for Ericsson. No, Hulkenberg, don't ruin it for me. I nearly got, like, metaphorically cock-blocked by my own teammate. And Ericsson, just give up. Just give up. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, he's given up. We're down to 7 runners. This is brilliant. We've got another puncture, but I just don't care. We can come into the pits as much as we want. Oh, there's more cars coming. We really weren't prepared for this. And where are they? Where are they? There they are. It was Raikkonen, and I've just completely bottled that. And Massa, who's got a bit of damage, but there's another car coming, so we'll have one more opportunity. And are they going to be going too fast for us? That is the question. Here we are, Vettel, and that actually scared me. That went straight into the screen. And he's just driving at me. What is he doing? Oh, there's a car in the infield there. I think it was Massa. So he's out. We're down to 6 runners now. This is going all right. I can't see anything because of the red X, but there are more cars apparently, and it's Ricciardo and Hulkenberg. Ricciardo is definitely out, and we are down to 5 runners now. There's one more car, I think, still to come through this section. You can just see him on the mini-map, and he has no idea what he's in for. Here we go. Let's get him. He comes over the brow, and he is out of... No, he's not out. That is very awkward. Oh, no, he's going into the infield. Wehrlein's given up. I mean, to be fair to him, he's driven more than he has this season during a race. So, you know, you've got to give him some marks for commitment in the Last Man Standing series. But we're down to 4 runners now, so only 3 more cars to get. And I think that's actually a pretty good place. I don't know why I'm moving from there. We're not going to make it in time either. Whoever it is going to make it there before us. So all we've got to do is just smash into him. And there we go. That was a very good one. Another thumbnail-worthy one. I think. Ah, yes, we both get some air. And just look at that brilliant scenery at the Shanghai circuit. That's probably as much excitement, more excitement than you'll see all weekend in the Grand Prix. Before any of you ask in the comments, I'm not actually using any sort of damage mod or anything. I think I've just done this series enough now to just know sort of where to hit every driver. I still don't understand though, like how I haven't DNF'd from that and Raikkonen has. It sort of baffles me, but I'm not complaining because it makes the series really easy to record. Oh, who is this? I think it's Raikkonen. I'm going to say it's Raikkonen. Our teammate's still left in the race as well. That is Vettel, in fact. But, sorry, no, we just DNF'd Raikkonen. What am I on about? But there's a nice little floating tyre from Sebastian Vettel's car. We're actually stuck in Vettel. And this is awkward. Okay, Hülkenberg is coming. Oh, no, I think we're in the wrong place. I think we're in the wrong place here. I think we're too far away. No, okay, right, we've hit him somehow. I can't really see where Hülkenberg is. There he is. He's stopped turning the wheel. Come on, just give up, Nico. I'm your teammate. Once you do this, I can finish recording. I can get back to my life. I can get back to doing what I want. You know, you can just go back to the paddock and do whatever you want. And he's done just that. We are down to one runner. There we go. Just what we wanted. And all we've got to do now is drive about 6 laps, or so it feels, to you know, become the last one standing. Okay, Hülkenberg got to the start of lap 9. So now we've got about 6 laps to drive. So, yeah, there's going to be quite a gap now, but I'll join you then. So it didn't take too long to get to lap 9. Here we go then, coming up towards the scene of the incident, I guess you could say. Scene of the crime. That's the word I was looking for. But anyway, you should see it go up now to P1. There we go. We have completed the last man standing for China. Very, very happy with that one as we're going to pull off towards the side and retire from this race. But yeah, very much enjoyed doing that one. I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult. There you can see we have P1. But yeah, like I say, I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult than that. But even though we only DNF one car in the first lap, we found the right places to DNF people. And here we are, sitting the winner of the last man standing. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, do smash a like down below and comment down below your thoughts on this weekend's Grand Prix and just general last man standing thoughts, as well as some challenges to suggest me to do before the release of F1 2017. But until next time, guys, do take care. Check out the Ultimate Career if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the podcast next week, but until then, take care. Bye bye.